If you are the woman who is exhausted from trying to feel better on your own, doing all the right things, but still in pain, still bloated, still anxious, still trying to normalize your pain, this episode is for you because here's the truth. Without a roadmap, there is no healing, only confusion. And we were never meant to navigate confusion alone, let alone a healing journey. And so in this episode, I'll be sharing my M to the third degree healing empowerment formula and how it saved my life. But before we dive into this episode, you know what time it is. Vibe with me, y'all.
Welcome to the Empowered Plates, Empowered Lives podcast.
Welcome back to another episode of the Empowered Plates, Empowered Lives podcast. It's your healthy habits and lifestyle coach Jovonnie, and I remember exactly where you are. I had 4 major diagnoses back in 2020: endometriosis, adenomyosis, polycystic ovary syndrome, and 2 fibroids. And doctors still wanted to give me painkillers, strongly suggest birth control, and then stated if I wanted to ever have kids, then I need to hurry up and figure out because my time was limited. The odds were against me in regards to conceiving naturally. Y'all, I was like, what? Say what now? All of this was going on inside of me. For how long? How long did I normalize the pain? For how long did I normalize being a people pleaser? For how long did I just not really address the distress, but just allow it to be inside of me just to not cause any problems? Y'all, I needed to chase clarity because trying random diets, joining random workout programs, and talking or taking the wellness advice from who knows who, it just didn't stick for me. It wasn't aligning with my lifestyle. It wasn't aligning with what I had been through and what I was experiencing. It wasn't aligning with my body. My body wasn't responding to those things. But I realized that healing isn't found in a Pinterest board of health hacks. It's found in a formula, a lifestyle that addresses root causes, my root causes, your root causes. And it's what I called my M to the third degree healing empowerment formula, because it saved me and it put me on a place to where I actually was able to change my life and really embrace a lifestyle that took me from survival mode to actually start thriving and feel good every day. And so before I give you more good vibes and value, I want you to go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you're watching on YouTube, and the notification bell so you never miss out on a live stream, a podcast episode, or an interview that I might have in the streets. And if you listen on your favorite podcast distribution platform, make sure you give the show a rating and a follow. So you might be saying, well, Healthy Habits and Lifestyle Coach Jovonnie, who are you to tell us about a empowering, life-changing formula? Well, I'm somebody who lived through the formula, discovered the formula, and realized it didn't just work for me, but it worked for other people. But let me tell you what the formula is and how it's backed by science. So the first M stands for mindset. Your mind can trigger or it can tame inflammation. And so walk with me real quick, y'all. Chronic stress, what we know as distress, keeps your nervous system in fight or flight. That's what's driving inflammation. And what my 4 diagnoses, those conditions, had in common was deep inflammation, as well as some hormonal imbalances. Y'all, inflammation is like the root of so many different causes of chronic conditions. But studies show from Harvard Health that stress hormones like cortisol directly impact your immune response and hormonal imbalance. And so the healing shift here is that you don't need to be tougher. You need to be able to feel safe, feel grounded, feel supported. And mindset rituals like breath work, journaling, and daily mantras, they aren't fluff. They're inflammation regulators. That means there's value in that. And so what I want you to do is something I call my 5 and 7. Set an alarm on your phone at a specific time. Every single day that alarm goes off, I want you to pause and give yourself time to do some deep breathing. For my clients, it's called the 5 and 7, where you inhale for 5 seconds, hold for 3 seconds, and slowly exhale for 7 seconds. I want you to do that. Do it for at least 5 to 10 times when that alarm goes off on your phone. Set it because I want you to show up for you at least one time throughout the day to be able to address your stress, your cortisol, and your central nervous system, because you deserve that. All right. The second M, mindful eating. Oh my goodness, y'all. I am a foodie, but guess what? Your gut is your second brain. So your gut microbiome affects your mood, your immune system, and your hormones. So a 2019 study in the journal Cell, catch that, C-E-L, C-E-L-L, Cell, confirmed that diet diversity reduces inflammation and regulates estrogen and metabolism. So y'all, ditching diet culture for intentional nourishment gives your body the tools it needs to heal, not just survive. So food is information. So eat like your body wants to heal. And if you need help with eating how your body deserves to heal, in the show notes, I have a guide for you that you can get. One's a complimentary guide. Another one is packed with information, letting you know what the nutritional benefits are of fruits, vegetables, grains, fats. Then it gives you a lot of recipes, juice recipes, smoothie recipes, meal recipes, things to inspire you and empower you. So you use that food as information to fuel your empowered plate. It's in the show notes. Go get it. It's yours. And I created it just for you because I wanted you to be empowered on your healing journey and know how good food can be good to you and help you heal. And y'all, the last M is movement. Gentle motion equals detox and action. And let me be the first to tell you, because this is what I thought I needed to do. But you don't need extreme workouts. You need circulation, lymphatic flow, and stress release. Y'all, low impact movement reduces insulin resistance. It supports hormone balance, and it helps improve sleep. So you don't have to have the HIIT workout. You don't have to go to cross training or fit training or extreme training. You don't have to get into the programs that make you do a whole bunch of burpees. And then you're sitting here like me, and my left side of my adenomyosis muscles are so tight that I can't even relax them and I'm in chronic pain. Why? Because you have to do what your body says feels good to it. You have to be good to your body, but you have to listen to the body's messages that it sends you. So yes, HIIT might be a really good workout for some people's body, but it might not be good for your body because it wasn't good for mine, but it might. But the thing is you have to embrace your healing journey. It's your healing, your journey, not my healing, your healing. And so I just want you to know that walking, stretching, dancing, all of those things help support you get your system clear of inflammation and come back into balance. That's the shift that you deserve. But you have to embrace the journey to figuring out what that movement looks like for you. And I have another guide. You have to check the website, forwardvibrations.com. But I have another guide that really helps with cycle syncing. And it tells you what mindset activities, mindful eating activities, or foods and meals and movement exercises that are best with you based on the phase of your cycle. And so if you're interested in that, take a look at that digital guide as well. But I wanted to tell you something, y'all. One of my clients shared this. I didn't realize how much my thoughts, food, and lack of movement were holding me back. I'm more connected to my body, and I've created a new level of accountability for myself. Y'all, this transformation didn't just happen from willpower. It happened when she finally gave her body direction and tools to work with her body and not against it. Y'all, your healing starts within. That's where your pain comes from. That's where your frustration comes from. That's when your body's trauma and stress is stored in. It's on the inside. So, because so many of us spend years fighting symptoms, bouncing between trends and tips, thinking this might just be the thing, I'm here to tell you that you're not confused because you're broken. You're not confused because no one gave you the strategy. It's because if you have no plan, there will be no progress, and you'll just continue to live in pain. Y'all, I'm hosting my free live training on the HEAL method, HEAL method. It is a framework that allows me to help you explore and engage in my M to the third degree healing empowerment formula that helps shape your lifestyle. This is where I break down how this formula turns chaos into calm, pain into possibility, and frustration into freedom. So if you're interested, drop the word HEAL, HEAL, in the comments, and I'll send you the link personally to the upcoming training. So y'all, you're not missing motivation. You're missing a method that sees all of you, your trauma, your biology, but most importantly, your power. The M to the third degree healing empowerment formula isn't a fix. It is your foundation. It's my foundation. It's been my client's foundation. So you have the opportunity to use it as your foundation. It was built for those just like you who are ready to stop performing health and start living it, elevating your wellness vibes. So you are not alone anymore. So let's get ready to heal together. Thanks for vibing with me, y'all.